Black America has never moved as one block. We've always had fault lines. In the 1960s, the biggest one was this. Were you riding with Malcolm or Martin? If you were with Malcolm, you didn't believe in politely waiting for humanity to be recognized. You believed in self-defense not as a theory, but as a right. You believed the system wasn't broken. It was built to keep you at the bottom. You weren't begging America to change. You were preparing to survive without it. Malcolm called out white liberals for being just as dangerous as open racists, because they'd smile in your face while voting against your future. Not a lot's changed, huh? He told Black people to stop chasing the American dream, when the house was never built for us. His people were not here for marches that ended with please. They were here for building power, arming neighborhoods, and telling the truth without sugarcoating it for TV. Now, if you were with Martin in the early years, you believed that nonviolence was the only way forward, not because you were weak, but because you wanted the world to see the truth of what was happening here. The hoses, the dogs, the beatings, all while you stood still. It was a mirror that America couldn't look away from. Martins can't believe that exposing America's hypocrisy to the world would force change faster than bullets ever could. They leaned on the church, the press, the Constitution's own words to make this country live up to its promises. This wasn't just a difference in tactics. It was a deep divide in how you saw freedom being won. One side said freedom is taken, and the other said freedom is earned through moral victory. And in barbershops, kitchens, and organizing meetings, people argued over which side was really protecting the community and which side was risking it all. But here's the part that most people don't want to talk about. By the late 1960s, Martin wasn't the same man that America put on a postage stamp. He had been to Chicago and seen Northern racism. Just as ugly, just less polite. He spoke out against the Vietnam War and called the U.S. the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today. Again, not much has changed. He started talking about economic justice, not just civil rights, about guaranteed income, affordable housing, and dismantling the kind of capitalism that kept Black and poor white people fighting over crumbs. And when he started sounding a little too much like Malcolm, that's when the love from the media and the politicians just dried up. We've been told to choose between Malcolm's fire and Martin's faith for decades, but history shows that they were both staring at the same enemy, just coming at it from different angles. And that's the uncomfortable truth. America didn't fear them because they disagreed. America feared them because in the end, their visions started to meet. One scared America into paying attention. The other shamed it into action. They both paid with their lives when they started talking about money. And the real fight was never Malcolm versus Martin. It was all of us versus a system that would rather kill you than let you be free.